Welcome everyone to the CodexCast. I am Joe Billerman, one of many hosts to the revamped podcast.
Hey.
Woo! Yeah. Let's see. Who do we have today? We have Top Seed Gamings as our guest today. Sorry.
Top sticker.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bye.
I'm messing this up. Welcome to the CodexCast. Tell us about yourself. That's about as much as we get out of anybody here. So, well, welcome. You can plug in whatever you want in here. I guess your channel will do that for you as well. Next up, we have a Codex member, Reese. Welcome.
Hello.
Is this your first podcast with the CodexCast?
Third,
Or second?
actually.
Oh, okay.
I thought you'd done one before.
Adam?
I thought you'd done one before.
Yeah, this is my third, I think.
Oh.
All
I thought
right.
it was first.
All right. Well, welcome back. Good. And then we have our regulars. We have Oliver Croft.
Hey. People don't know who we are either because this is going on iTunes too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
we
Okay.
have
So
to
yeah.
read
So
off
I
the
should
names.
restart. Oh, I don't want to restart everything, but yeah. Okay. So Oliver Croft, welcome.
Hey, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/simplycroft.
All right. Next up, we have Mr. Ginge. Welcome.
Hello, I am one of the other hosty people. I can't remember the exact name of my YouTube channel, so just type in Mr_E.
Also, Oliver Croft is one of our hosts. And then next up, one of our other hosts is Gareth. Welcome.
Hey, good evening. My channel is Simple Geek Gaming. Check it out, cause I want my soul, please. I don't know. I'm just random.
And our final host for today is Crystal Roses. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Crystal, as you heard. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/MissCrystalRoses.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, which will be up on today's Friday, which is when we usually do it, and it will usually be up on the following Monday. So if you're watching this on YouTube, everybody's YouTube channel will be in the description. And of course, once again, I am Joe Billerman. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't do anything with it. So-
We had a whole conversation about this last night about how you just don't use your YouTube channel.
You started just like I
did.
games and then just stopped.
I did. Okay. So what is it? It's I suck at gaming 801, and I did like 5 videos, and then I was like, I'm just done with this.
Sounds like
Which
the rest
is-
of the content was bad.
No. I don't know. Okay. It was hard to play some games that I had that I really wanted to play using the keyboard because the configurations, one, were for a console, and so I had to remap them onto a keyboard, and which made it a little bit difficult. But now that I actually have a PS4, I can connect that controller easily to my computer, and then everything is reworked back into a controller format. So I may actually pick it up again because it's much easier to play, and I don't have to remember what each button I set it to. I can just, it's just easy to remember what normally they would be on a controller. But, so I guess if you've never heard this podcast before, because we've been doing this for quite
Since
some
February.
time.
Just
Yeah,
some-
since February.
Wow.
so it's
Almost
been
a
going
year.
on YouTube.
This is just the first time we've put this up on iTunes. So if you haven't seen or heard our podcast before, basically it's a bunch of people not knowing what they talking about things that they think they know
So
about.
it's a bunch of stupid gaming stuff and awkward silence.
Yeah.
Go.
The CodexCast.
And then we have a bunch of topics that we round up every week, and we have a few, and we kind of get through them fast. So we also just created a Twitter account called Codex_Cast, which we'll also put in the description, and I linked it in our Twitch channel. So if it's not there, we'll redo it again. But if you're watching it on Twitch as well, which is what we live stream it to right now, oh god, there's so much to talk about. This is all so new, and we've
Just
done
get
it
a
before.
website and have it all linked to the website.
I know we should, but
We're
there's
not
just
that
so much
good at
going on, and and so I forgot what I was talking about. I really have no idea what I was going with that. Okay, whatever. First topic. Microsoft buys Mojang for $2.5 billion. That's insane.
That's
crazy.
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for a game that
Was made by a single man. That's a
made
famous
by a
person.
single man, but do you think it's going downhill? Do you think it's going downhill because Microsoft bought it?
Well, judging about what happened with Rareware, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Unless if Steve is gonna Minecraft Steve is gonna become locked away in Microsoft's depths of mascots with Banjo-Kazooie and Conker. We can only wait and see.
This is going to be a Minecraft racing game that nobody wants.
Minecraft 2 nuts and bolts.
For Minecraft
Right.
2, buy the XX DLC for only $9.99.
Every single
I want
Minecraft
the
update will be
XXX DLC. That would be great. Just
Whoa.
okay. This is I can't curse in this. So we'll retract that
You can
statement.
get blue screen quite a lot though.
Oh, that'll be good.
I mean,
I don't know how I feel about Microsoft buying it. I mean,
well, the only thing they've announced so far is that they're gonna make it for the Windows Phone. That's like top priority now. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure
okay.
how well it will work.
fine. Who plays Minecraft on their phone right now?
Nope.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like literally, the
Who would be
PC
willing to?
Yeah.
I have it on
Not
my
me.
iPad, but I never play it.
I downloaded a copy about a year or so ago. Tried it before I got into the PC version and didn't fancy it. But
Well, the thing is, like, the PC people who play Minecraft, we stick to the PC one because it's the best one.
Right.
Whereas console
Mhm.
players are like, holy shit, Minecraft on the Minecraft on the Xbox and PS3 is like the best because all the crafting is done for you. Don't you laugh, Joe?
Okay, hold on. Croft, are you going to edit this?
I will do, yeah.
Hmm.
It's all good.
Okay,
It's all good.
right,
Yeah.
but
We might
And-
we might have to
well,
edit
that one
this.
just slipped out, and like.
All right.
And like console players for Minecraft think that it's really great on the console when it's not. It's really pretty bad, and that means like console players are like, oh my god, it's on the phone. It's just like the Xbox version. It's like no, it's all just crap.
So
You know,
my biggest complaint about the phone version or tablet version is that I have to pay another $7 for it.
yeah.
And I don't know why I can't just download it and say I've bought the PC version because I already have an account proving that I bought it. Why can't I do that on my phone?
They don't link to the same servers.
Ooh.
That'll be one of the things.
But it linked to Mojang, right?
No.
No.
no,
It's
the
a totally different system.
console versions are done by a different company.
Really?
Oh, really?
Whereas the PC one is worked by constantly
Oh,
by Mojang.
wow.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know that. So that's total BS.
Yeah. Although it might be changing. Because
because Microsoft bought it.
yeah, because also all the Minecraft servers, like the whole Minecraft.net and stuff,
Mhm.
are run by Amazon. So what's going to happen now? Because Minecraft's Mojang, you know what I mean? Windows have bought them.
Yeah.
They might take it over to Windows servers.
God help us if that happens.
That's interesting.
Do you think they'll still keep developing the PlayStation version of Minecraft?
They said that they will.
Oh, really?
I don't think.
It would be contracted, so they can't literally say no.
That would have been a giant middle finger to PlayStation if Microsoft bought it. And like, ha,
Yeah.
sorry, PlayStation,
Well-
just buy an Xbox.
They could do special DLCs exclusively for Xbox. Fine.
Oh, so
They
like,
already are.
well, this is the
Well,
thing.
yeah, they are. Sure. Okay. but Microsoft now owns Mojang and they own Minecraft. Why wouldn't they give it off to other consoles to rake in more money?
And I'm sure one day we'll see Minecraft on a DS on the shelves.
I would love Microsoft on a
Actually,
DS.
I would like Minecraft.
I
on a
would
DS.
love to have Minecraft
Microsoft on a DS.
Okay. So I say this, like I say, the phone, I don't want to do it, but the phone doesn't have enough controls for me to really enjoy that. If it was on a DS, I would be much more happy because then I'm not all wasting my phone battery. Because if I play my DS, it's I'm usually on a trip,
Yeah.
so I don't want to waste my phone playing, relaxing or whatever. I want it on a DS. I think it would be awesome on a DS, and I think the dual screen would benefit greatly from it because then top screen could be the game, the touchpad could be your inventory, and you can easily switch things out. I think that would be great.
Yeah, actually, because I know it's on the PS Vista. I know that much. So if you go to PS Vista, go buy Minecraft.
Yes, is that
I've got
really-
one, but I'm not sure if I will get it, to be honest.
I thought the
So I'll
PS
play
Vita
Minecraft.
was
I said Vista.
died for a
didn't I?
couple of months.
It's PS Vita. I said PS Vista. Oopsie daisy. But another kind of major thing to Microsoft buying Mojang is Notch left.
Right. Notch
a lot
did
of-
leave, and that was honestly not a surprise.
No.
Yeah, but two others have left in the company as well.
Who else left?
Jens still in it?
I think the only one that we know is Jeb. He's still in it.
Yeah, Jens is still in them.
Cinnabon left.
Okay. Well, I don't expect him to stay very long. I actually expect him to leave as well, unless Microsoft makes him a deal, and I don't blame him for leaving. I also don't blame him for staying because he's worked on that game
For
Yeah.
like a long time now.
for a long time too. And if Microsoft makes him a deal, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming Notch didn't just take all the money and say, "Okay, bye."
Well, it was mainly not just
True.
share that we sold.
Mm.
Because if you do
It
it on a share
was
basis-
Notch's company, I suppose, wasn't it?
well, it's on a share-based system, so Notch was the one that approached him because he owned most of the shares, and all his shares went to Microsoft.
I did you read his goodbye letter?
Yeah.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it seemed like he didn't take the money and run. And,
Yeah.
It sounded like he was like, okay, we got bought out because I don't blame him for being bought out because, he was having trouble making money off of the game for a while now. And he was
I know.
saying, he was talking about how Mojang was losing money and that they needed to find a new way to make money. Now that it's sold, he doesn't have to worry about that. Plus, he said that he didn't want to be a CEO of any company. He just wanted to be somebody who had an opinion on Twitter. So,
Yeah,
I
and
mean-
just make games.
and just make games. Okay,
Well-
fine. That's great for him. It's just it is worrying that the game that he built is going to turn into something that he didn't want it to be. But he sold it for $2.5 billion. You could do whatever you want to my baby after $2.5 billion. I will buy my own island where I don't have to hear any news about it, so I don't have to worry about it.
Well, also he did state on his the thing he put on his website that he wanted to focus on other games, but the constant cry of Minecraft fans wanting him to still work on it and updates and all that stuff was kind of stopping him from working on his own games.
As long as I think third-party people can still make things for Minecraft, it's going to stay alive and it's going to thrive, basically.
Yeah.
Because now Microsoft can basically market it and sell, all the stuff for it. It's going to make money, but the game itself should stay true to itself and have third-party people develop things for it. And I think it will. That will make it continue to grow. If they stop that, they're going to have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
But how much?
Like if Microsoft goes full in and literally, I don't know, pulls off a Microsoft on a EULA, then yeah, it's gonna die.
So
They have already stated about YouTube content, which they will still carry on allowing that.
good. Which that's good.
that's
That
good.
helps promote the game and makes people want to play it. And
Yeah.
going back to the whole third-party thing, as long as that also continues, it's going to stay good. So, all right, that was a long topic. That was probably the longest we've ever actually talked about it.
Yeah.
So our next topic is Corsair launches a new gaming division, and if you read the article,
I'm
pretty
okay
much
now.
it doesn't say anything. So let me give you
Well,
okay. So if you don't know Corsair is a hardware company.
They make
and
they make CPU fans and
I
they
already
Minecraft
thought that they were close to gaming. Am I wrong on that?
Oh no, because they
Well,
only make PC gaming parts, really.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the first two paragraphs of.
If
of the
actually, wait,
article.
before we carry on, the headset I have on currently is made by Corsair.
Okay. All right.
So-
Great. Okay. So PC hardware company Corsair has launched a new division within the company, tasked with focusing upon creating peripherals and components geared towards the gaming crowd. The division has given the creative name of Corsair Gaming. So a gaming hardware company has put a new division inside of it to focus in on gaming.
Even
Apparently
though, even though they've had on the website for years, gaming keyboards, gaming mouse.
I don't
exactly.
understand.
Well, no, because
I don't understand.
I'm looking at the side of my headset. It doesn't say Corsair Gaming; it just says Corsair. That's literally all it says on the side of it.
Okay, yes, that's true. It just says the company Corsair.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I probably will buy one of his mechanical keyboards because I need a new keyboard and I only like using mechanical ones. So
But I already thought that they were a gaming company or a company towards.
I'm sure I've seen them with gaming keyboards on Amazon when I've looked for keyboards, and they weren't. And this is before Corsair Gaming was into the question. This is just Corsair. I'll actually do a quick search now because
Yeah. They've had a lot of gaming-related stuff at Insomnia's as well.
Right. So I don't know. I really don't get what they mean by that they have this other division going in on them. So and it goes on to say that for 20 years they've equipped gamers with high performance, blah 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 blah. But it really doesn't say anything else about it. It says, oh, okay, here's some other stuff that we offer, which is what they already offered before this division.
Okay, right.
I'm so confused.
I've got it on Amazon, typed in Corsair. The first thing is a 600 watt CPU. The second thing is a Corsair keyboard. Not Corsair gaming keyboard, just Corsair.
Okay.
The third thing after that is another Corsair keyboard, gaming keyboard, not called Corsair Gaming. I don't know why. Unless if all this is going to be switched over to Corsair Gaming.
Is this them trying to lure in people who don't know gaming into thinking that this new stuff is towards gaming?
Possibly so.
Maybe.
I mean,
First bit. I don't know.
I mean, I could see that. I could see that being a possible thing. Is that because PC gaming is coming back, after a few years of being down and being overrun by consoles. The PC world is definitely coming back in a much stronger force than ever, and I can see companies going, we have the hardcore fans that know this stuff, that are going to buy the stuff that we offer, and they can manipulate and make it better. But then, hey, we have this higher price stuff that might maybe not be as great, but the general consumer of gamers are going to want to buy because it has Corsair Gaming in the title, and they'll shell out the whatever number of dollars that we're going to make it because it has that name in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can totally see that
So-
happening.
Some of their products are actually they sound quite good for the new gaming range they're doing.
Yeah.
Great. That's okay. That's good. So take me for example. I don't know a lot about PC stuff. I'm really just sort of getting into PC gaming. All that stuff I wouldn't know.
Hmm.
Like what they might be targeting, and this is all speculation. So just make sure that whatever I'm saying is taken with a grain of salt because it might not be true. But that kind of stuff where they say, "Hey, we're a Corsair now. It's gaming. We are focusing on you now." And I would be like, "Okay, hey, it's gaming. Maybe I don't want to pay the $1,200 for a keyboard. I don't really know how much, but I may save up for that because it has gaming, but I'm not going to know the difference."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm on the other end of the spectrum. 'Cause the PC I'm using now is the 5th one I've built,
Wow.
so I know the sort of quality Corsair like do. Because like my PC was on 850 watt.
Mhm.
I spent about 90 odd quid on the thing. I knew its quality, so.
Hmm.
But it's just a case that seeing the article didn't really give much into it. It's just a case just see where it goes for now in the moment because it could go in any direction possibly.
Yeah, it should
Well,
be.
well-
I think it's something we just need to like kind of watch for a little while, see how it goes.
Yeah, right, exactly. We'll just have to wait and see because they just released this. Yesterday?
I think so.
Yeah,
24th.
or 2 days ago. As of
Well,
this podcast.
This article was done the 24th. But
Right,
if
so
you search deeper, the first mention of Corsair Gaming is on the 23rd when they actually released a product review.
Okay, so it's still fairly new.
Yeah.
Unless you're like really into the company and you really are looking into it. So, yeah, I just wait and see what happens, and we'll check up on it later, I guess. Next topic. Unless anybody else has something to say.
Nope.
No.
No.
All right. That's usually how this goes. Okay. The next thing up is the Apple 6, but I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna talk about the next topic real quick. The new Nimble controller. If you haven't seen it, it's basically a controller that you control with your fingers.
Oh wow.
And they have a device that goes like on your finger, like if you like in the hospital, it checks like your heartbeat,
Yeah.
or your heart rate or
3D
whatever.
printed, though.
It's what?
It's a 3D printed device. They were mainly talking about the thing on your finger, but if
Right.
you watch the video,
Yeah, it was
there's a
what I
thing
did. Yeah.
on top of the monitor, which they don't talk about the thing on top of the monitor. They just talk about the thing on your finger.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So-
So, well, that's because that's the controller, and I'm assuming the thing on top of the TV is the camera that controls it or that monitors it or whatever. I don't know. We've seen this stuff before. We've seen this with Xbox. We've seen this with PlayStation. The best I've seen it with is with the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
Um,
another one similar for PC that you put on the table, and you can put your hands like next to your screen. It kind of makes your screen touch screen, but without touching it.
Mm.
And that's been out for about 3 years now.
So how well does that do?
It's doing pretty well.
It
It's-
works good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
can do-
good.
and you don't even have to put anything on your fingers. So I don't know how this is going to push into that marketplace when there's already something there already that can do the same thing.
I mean, possibly better control movement. I don't know. In the video, it looks kind of laggy, to be honest with you. Like
Yeah.
the person moved their hand, and then like a second later, the thing moved. But going to again the Wii, you moved it and it moved with it. There was virtually no delay.
I think they're just trying to get it out so they can
I
make
know.
more money to make it better.
Sure, but if you're gonna do that, fuck with the with the monitor, I mean, make it look like, when they move their hand, the thing is moving too. If there's lag in real life, kind of people, I guess, expect it. I guess it is honest of them to say, you move your hand, second later the thing moves. Okay, there's a little bit of lag, so you're not surprised. Okay, good for them. But honestly, again, going to the Wii has a sensor, and so do you. Why is it lagging when the Wii doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you now are, God, when did the Wii come out? 2005?
Around there.
2006?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Around
You've
Around
had
2006, yeah.
You've had 7-8 years to mimic that technology or to perfect it. Why is it not like that?
Yeah.
Why are you showing me a lag?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's probably because the Wii controller has a lot of the technology in that makes it move. As this was just a 3D printed thing you put on your finger. They've not got the hardware behind it to actually make it work.
I guess. Unless this is like, is it being sold? I don't know. Or unless this is sort of like a Kickstarter kind of thing.
Kickstarter. It sounds like a
Okay,
Kickstarter.
so it's a Kickstarter. Okay, that makes sense. Then I actually don't have that much of a complaint about it as of now.
Until it comes out, then.
Until it comes out and
Complaint.
it turns into the the Xbox camera, then I have a problem.
Yeah.
Don't mention that. bloody
It's basically. I have a feeling it's gonna be like Kinect, but hey, put it in your finger instead.
Okay. I can't believe I forgot what the Xbox camera was called. Kinect.
Kinect.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
I just found out the other thing that I said. Leap motion controller. And it also works with the Oculus Rift. So you can like use your hands to actually control stuff while you've got Oculus Rift on.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I like how Oculus Rift is connecting with all these other different stuff to make it feel much more futuristic, and I actually do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like there's this. I don't know. It's because this could be the thing that we were just talking about. I don't know. It connects with your hands, kind of. I forgot what it's called, but people were using it with the Oculus Rift at one point, and it just looked really cool. So like you can have like. It's on a video that I watched a while ago, but there's
That was
it's
a Razer thing, wasn't it?
No, you're thinking of the I would say Hydra, but I don't think that's right. It's something. It's like no, you literally put on these gloves, and the gloves just plug into the computer,
Oh, wow.
and they go up your arms and stuff. And like, I'm moving my hands about like you can see me like a dumbass, but like it like I don't know how to describe it, but it tracks your movement via USB.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
That's
And I've also
pretty
seen
awesome.
the Oculus Rift where you get your cameras on it and you actually have gloves and it's
Yeah. Do you know? I'm
3D
pretty sure you know-
sensor and you see stuff. Yeah.
You know which video I'm talking about, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
It's by like Node or something, and it's really cool. If I find it, I'll put it at the end of the podcast, and Croft can probably put it on if you're watching the pre-show on the live stream. Little hint there for you.
I think it was also mentioned on a UK TV series recently, The Gadget Man.
Yeah.
I never
It's-
saw any of that program.
It's really cool. I have to try and think of the name of it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's Control VR. That's it.
Yes.
Sorry, I just looked it up now. It's Control VR, and it's just pretty cool, really.
I'll have
like
to check that out. I don't remember seeing that. All right. So, I mean, the Nimble. So, make sure to look into that. I think that is going to be pretty cool. Okay. So what they talked about in the Nimble, kind of going back to the finger thing, is that you have more. They say that you have more precision in your hands by with your fingers than your actual hands. So, which totally makes sense. So I guess, look forward to that. I guess that could be something new in controller, or now that I know that it works with Oculus Rift, that it is more in this kind of virtual reality kind of spectrum that you can do more things. It's going to look more sci-fi-ish, but you're going to be locked in your room away doing weird things where you can't see with your fingers, and if somebody walks in on you, it might be more embarrassing than being caught with your pants down.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. unless you unless you're looking at porn, basically an Oculus Rift with the nimble.
Have you seen that thing on? Have you seen that thing on College Humor? When he's got this thing like an Oculus Rift on his face. Oh, I won't go into it because it's a bit not safe for work. We have to keep it clean. But I'll talk about it in the post show. I'll probably send you a link to it, Joe.
Okay.
But it's really fun. It's like the future of technology. Oh, it's so funny. But good times. Good times on the internet.
Okay, so I
should we
totally.
go to the Apple releases iPhone 6 and iPhone
yes.
6 Plus thing?
iPhone 6.
Also known as the bendy phone.
And phone.
Yeah.
So, anybody here have the iPhone 6?
I
Either
don't,
the.
but
Nope.
my friend has it, and the mic quality on it is god awful.
Really?
Well, Joe, you know when we were in the Skype yesterday, and my friend who was really quiet,
Oh, yeah.
she was using
that's
iPhone
right.
6.
Right, okay, yeah, it was really quiet.
That's the mic
And-
quality of it.
But how far away was it from her
It
mouth?
was apparently it was really, really close, and I was on the phone for earlier, and it was still that loud.
To be
Also-
honest, Skype on phones have never been good
But like
for video quality. And
yesterday when I used a phone to call someone, and you have to have it on speakerphone to actually like hear them.
right.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's okay. So I can't blame them for that. But have you talked to her on the phone, like
yeah,
as a call?
I was on the phone to her earlier, and the mic quality was still pretty bad.
Mm. Well, I don't know.
It's like,
Was that the 6 or the 6 Plus?
it's just a 6.
Because they
I mean-
have crammed a lot of stuff in the 6, and then they've
Yeah.
just had more space in the 6 Plus.
Right.
And for the 6, just imagine a Samsung Galaxy S4. Maybe drop it on the ground a bit, and you've got your iPhone 6, and it's still Apple iOS 8 on it.
And bend it.
And
Excellent.
maybe put it in your pocket, watch it bend. You got a iPhone 6.
So I am actually subscribed to the guy who did
The bend test.
the Ben
he's
video.
Ben.
Yeah, his YouTube name is Unbox Therapy, and he actually does really cool videos when he actually does them. He doesn't just do phones either. He does like kind of all technology kind of stuff, and he does different things. But I actually really like his channel.
Yeah.
But so he did that video because he heard there were rumors of people's iPhone 6 Pluses bending in their pockets. And so he went to the extreme of actually taking his phone and, bending it, like, on purpose. And so now there are reports of people doing that on purpose for what reason?
God only knows.
I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
maybe it's a new trend.
So
Hmm.
people are doing that on purpose for God knows what reason. But hey,
They're trying
look,
to make it look like
4chan decided to arrive, and they actually did two different things with
Oh, is this the wave thing?
the wave and the bend. Okay, so the bend, they pretty much took Lou's video. Lou is the guy in Unbox Therapy. They took his video, and the scene where he's actually bending the phone, it's against the white background, which goes perfectly with how iPhone.
How like
Does
Apple
that
advertises stuff.
Yeah, it looks like an iPhone commercial or part of it, and so 4chan was like, oh, we're going to make it look like it's an actual feature so that stupid people will actually bend their phone. Okay, I get that. And with all these reports of the iPhone bending, that sort of makes sense that people would actually try that, and they're stupid. What 4chan did as well, they did this before the bend, which I thought was...
They did this when iOS 8 came out because they said microwaving your phone with iOS 8 would allow it to be charged because...
Yeah, it was called Wave. You basically put your phone in the microwave for 30 seconds, and it will charge your phone. People actually did it.
Oh my god.
I can't... I
How would
don't
you like your phone
understand
extra
how
crispy?
people can do this. I don't understand why people would do this.
Because they're just dumb.
I guess they're just
Moronic.
dumb.
They could
I
just
can't...
they could just buy a phone that's pre-bent, like the LG G Flex. It's actually a
Oh,
curved,
Right,
curved
exactly.
phone.
I don't understand I guess they're just stupid, and I don't feel bad for saying that because they're microwaving their phone. I guess I don't feel bad for saying that these people are stupid for doing that. I don't know where else I was
Why
going.
would you
Oh yeah,
do
so before that, last year with the iOS 7, they said with an update your phone was waterproof, and it basically ruined people's phones.
God.
How is a software update making your phone
Waterproof. Yeah.
waterproof?
It's just people could be just so stupid.
That's it.
So I could honestly, if they did that now, it would make a little bit more sense of why people would drop it in, because the Galaxy S5 is waterproof and dustproof up to a certain point. So you could actually put your phone in some water and be fine. Let's say you accidentally leave your phone in your pants and you wash them, your phone should be fine. I haven't tested that out, nor do I want to.
Or you do what?
Well, okay. So a long time ago, when I still had flip phones, I accidentally did that to a flip phone. I left it in my pants pocket and washed them, and it ruined my phone. So if I did that now with an S5 and it worked perfectly fine, I would be Samsung bitch boy forever, because I would be so glad that that was
You
there.
do what a girl Amy did, and she put the phone in a bra.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a bikini, and she forgot she was going swimming, and she didn't take it out of her bra. So she took the phone swimming with her.
And I think they mean it's like that your phone is waterproof, like the iPhone 5, Galaxy 5S, or S5, whatever. Apple and Samsung are just like confusing me, but I'm sure it's like, I think they mean like that moment of panic where you're using your phone in the bathroom and just drop it in the water and fling it out. I think it's kind of like that. It's like, if you do that, you're fine. I think it's one of those things.
Right, and
or if you like drop it in the sink or like in the toilet.
Who in their right mind is taking their phones in the bath?
I sent a selfie to you while I was in the shower.
That's true. You are sending me you are sending me
Selfie in the shower. My God, why?
Gareth, the better question is why not?
But here's the thing about that. If your phone is wet and it's destroyed by that, that's on your fault, and nobody else is to blame but you for that.
Yeah.
So,
but like, what if some ass just strolls up to you and grabs your phone and throws it into the nearest lake?
Then you shouldn't be friends with them ever again.
No, it doesn't have to be a friend. I mean, just
claim it in insurance.
I mean, no, I'm talking about the S5. Like, if that got flung into the water by some guy, would it be? I mean, is that what the
then you take their phone and fling it into the water as well with them, and you call the cops on them. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't, because your phone will be in the lake.
Is that a problem that you have to worry about?
In some colleges, maybe.
They need to install sonar then, so it'll beep, so you know where it is.
They already have that on iPhones.
Yeah,
I think.
They do need to add that to every phone. It's just an automatic.
There's the Find. Like when I did have an iPhone, there's the Find My iPhone app, and you just download it on your phone, and then but you'd have to have another Apple product with that app installed, with the same iTunes
iOS 8, it's automatically on your iPhone now.
Actually, that's a funny thing as well. With iOS 8, there's this picture on Facebook that I saw of some guy got his iPhone 6 of iOS 8. It's just like iOS 8 is great. It's got like the words you want to type out at the top of the keyboard. When's Android getting it? And the guy said about 4 years ago. Because
Did you also hear about the iOS 8.0.1 update that they had to cancel because it broke a lot of people's phones?
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Your texting and calling. So they had to cancel the update.
When I see new iPhones, it's the same crap, different number.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is just Apple, though.
Yeah, would you like the iPhone X number? The added feature of boring crap. The same thing from last year, just fancier colours or thinner phone.
Yeah.
So,
that's it.
Would you like an even flimsy piece of crap?
Kind of keeping on the same topic of phones, so the iPhone 6 Plus is a pretty big phone.
It's about the size of the Samsung S4.
Right. So it's about 5.32. inches, the 6 Plus, right? That's already kind of a big phone. And if you're not do what?
I mean,
Getting into mini tablet territory.
Right. Well,
hang on. My phone, I've got
Mini.
an S4. The size of it in centimeters, because I don't have an inch or on me, the size of it in centimeters is 13.5 centimeters, like going in length.
Right. So it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Well, I mean, actually, that's actually a pretty good size. I like that kind of size phone. So if you're not into iOS, you are usually into Android, and so you have your S5, you have your LG G3, which is a pretty looking phone. I would totally get that phone if it didn't have the heating problem. But if you are waiting for the new Nexus, people are having some problems or issues with it because there are some, I don't want to say leaks because they're not really leaks, but they're really there's a lot of evidence pointing to that screen is 5.9 inches, which is enormous.
Yeah, that's about the size of my phone.
Either 5.9 or 5.2.
So I would love it if it's 5.2. 5.9 inches. That's enormous for a phone.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I mean, this is all speculation because there really are no hard evidence leaks. There's just a lot of rumors pointing to it could either be 5.2 or 5.9, and the most recent has been the 5.9, which is kind of scary for some people. But yeah, that's an enormous phone.
Well, the thing is, they're like, what I find, this is more into the thing, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but what I find funny is, like, just, I don't know, teenagers to, like, 13-year-olds who are like, hey, Daddy, I want this new phone, buy me it. And it's like an iPhone 7. And it's going to, and their hands are it's tiny, and they're just going to drop it so easily.
It's for teenagers, and then it misses that gap of people who actually know phones and are I mean there are a lot of people who use iPhone 6s in their middle ages, but you know, it's for people who want a simple phone. Android is definitely for people who like customizations and you know, can't know how to mess with their phone. But then, you know, so there you have that group of probably 18 to, I would say 30. I mean, it's not a huge gap, but there's that group of people that definitely know Android and would use Android. And then you have the other group of middle-aged to, you know, seniors who then go back to iPhone, which is like my mom, who has a S5 or who has the iPhone S5.
I don't mind the 5 because that's an okay size. It's not like
right, but you know, going back between Android and iOS, definitely the iOS Apple is definitely for the middle age and up, and the teenagers and down. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's just kind of funny. It's just how that works out. But man,
there is another topic that with phones because since Windows or Microsoft has bought Nokia Mobile, they're now dropping Nokia altogether, and it's just going to be called Lumia phones.
Oh,
no, I did not know that.
Okay, wow.
That was announced
Wow.
last week, I think.
So everyone who still has their Nokia brick phones, keep those close to you because those will never break, so you can, and you can play. You can play Snake on that thing forever.
Yeah. Where is my old 3310? Or 3210?
I don't like Windows phones. I really don't think that they're good for phones. I think I like Windows 8 as an interface for my PC. I don't particularly care for it as my phone or as a phone. Because I don't have a Windows
9
phone.
being announced soon.
Are they giving that one away for free? Is that still?
That's what they've been saying. Like a possible free upgrade or something. But,
We'll see. I haven't seen a lot about Windows 9, but I also haven't been searching for it, so it's not in my face. So
Yeah.
Oh,
there's no reason for me to look at it.
it
Yeah.
will launch in 2015. Windows 9.
Do what? You cut out.
Windows 9 will be launching in 2015.
Along with
Okay.
the Apple Watch.
Apple launch is the 30th of September.
Like,
I
well,
totally-
Samsung Watch as well. That's Samsung. My friend has a Samsung Watch. It is good.
I totally
Watch.
saw something that was really funny about the Apple Watch. It was a
Is it-
cartoon,
is it- Oh,
and it was or it was a comic strip, and basically it was these two guys who worked at Apple, and they were like, "Hey, how's the nanocells doing?" And they were like, "Oh, not so good." The guy and the other guy was like, "Put a strap on it, and we'll market it as the new Apple Watch." I was like, "That's basically what it is. It's an iPad or iPod Nano with a strap."
Yeah.
That's actually reminded me of something I saw in the paper the other week about the Apple Watch. Basically, if you're using it in a car while driving, police can pull you over and get you done for it. But it's a blooming watch, for Christ's sake. How can they tell?
So that kind of brings up to a point: are these Gear watches really needed, or like are these watches that connect to your phone, are they needed? Do you really need to go onto your watch and swipe it to look at something that would be on your phone that you normally just look at your phone?
Well,
Yeah.
if you were driving as well, you can just take it off your wrist and put it on your steering wheel, so it's right in front of you.
Which is even more hazard to driving and to it. I don't know. Okay, I kind of like how it's going. That is futuristic,
Yeah,
but
very.
it's not. I don't know. Is it so convenient now that I need it? If it, you know what? If it totally replaced my phone completely, I would totally have it.
I just
If
can't
it-
wait till they bring out one that's like the Leela from Futurama on a wrist.
yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, something like that. Yeah, then you have
'Cause we
you
made
have a
curved
Nintendo
screens.
Power Glove basically on you.
Yeah.
You know what? If there was like some sort of like hologram that popped up from like your watch, that would be totally cool. I would absolutely have that. But right now, it's a gimmick. I think it's just totally something the companies are doing to to get more money out of you. But that's what it is now. Though that is what it is now, 10 years, 20 years down the line, it could replace your phone completely, which would be totally great. I think. I mean, if you don't use your phone for YouTubing, for watching movies, there's got to be some sort of way that you can connect it to like a Bluetooth, something like when you can listen to music on it, blah blah blah, whatever. But if it totally replaced your phone for its basic needs, that'd be pretty cool. I might invest in that if that's what it was. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'd probably do it. I mean, you could be like on a spy movies when they hold the watch to the mouse, like, how's it going,
Be like,
man?
yeah, I'm talking to you.
Joe, I'm about to send you a picture. I hope you like it.
The Samsung already has the camera on it. You can already talk into it for Google Plus, or not for Google Plus, for OK Google or whatever. It has your text
Yeah,
messages.
the Samsung watch, yeah, it does all that.
It doesn't look all that pretty. I think the Moto 360 looks a lot better, but it's a step in the right direction. It's just I'm not going to put money into it now for what it is. It's a watch that I need to recharge when I have a watch that I don't need to recharge right now.
Plus,
And
watch
if I
can
get
be
a text,
stolen more than
if
phones.
I get a text, I'm going to look at my phone.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
They've also got that new NFC payment system. I
What's
see it
that?
all right for the NFC payment system, Apple
Oh.
Pay.
Right. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
For the phone, it seems all right and safe because you've got the thumbprint scanning, and that's sent with the data, so you know who's used your phone to pay for it. With the Apple Watch,
Mm-hmm.
You won't have the fingerprint scanning, so anyone can use it if they steal your watch.
How hard is it to steal a watch off of somebody? Like if I have it on my hand, how hard is it to steal it? Like
Yeah,
okay, I
pretty
guess
difficult.
I guess at gunpoint, yeah, that's pretty easy.
No,
But somebody's gonna pickpocket you. That's a lot easier to take a phone than I think a watch that is strapped onto your hand.
your watch, all you have to do is tap them on the other side of the if you were to tap yourself on your other arm, no one will be able to. You won't be able to feel what's happening in your other arm. So all you have to do is someone distract you from the other side, while someone just
Okay,
takes it off. Especially
so-
with the clip on, especially because
so-
it's like a magnet clip.
Okay, so there's that's a flaw in it. So with this, is a leather strap, so you actually have to take it off, and that's actually I would guess that's easier to just undo and take off. But if you have something that's a clamp, you'd actually have to take it off my hand. That's a lot harder to do. And if they want to prevent people from stealing that off your hand, you know, they would have to do that. How big of a problem that really is, I don't know. I'm not around magicians all that much.
Dynamo.
I mean, honestly,
Tony Wax.
I don't know. So maybe that this is just a problem that we are creating, and that would happen very, very little, or in areas that are bad that you really shouldn't be in. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, to put it lightly, that's what I'm saying is that. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, and they're also in two sizes. The watch.
They're in two
Which
sizes.
is- yeah. Well,
Suicide?
one's meant for men and one's meant for women because one's smaller and one's bigger,
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
which kind of is sexist because
That's true. Okay, that is true. Yeah. Well, okay. The gold plated iPhone or iWatch, Apple Watch.
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Who? If you have that, you deserve it to be stolen.
If it's a free watch show on it, get it.
That's just you have too much money if you are spending your money on that.
Yeah, more money than sense, really.
That's insane. Oh boy, this is a long podcast.
It is, it's already about an hour.
Wow. Okay, so let's let's just continue.
Yeah.
Do you have a story, Ginge, or do you just want to keep continuing with?
My only story is that I'm going to Eurogamer tomorrow, so
Okay, so
Ooh.
tomorrow is going to be like Tuesday when people watch this. Tomorrow for me is Saturday, so that's kind of it, really.
Yeah.
Next thing, I guess, which is the gaming company changes logo to. Hang on, which gaming company though?
Of course it.
Corsair.
Oh, Corsair. Oh, Corsair changed logo to Tramp Stamp. What?
Yeah, you've seen it.
I will look at it now. Oh God.
yeah, no, that's
Tell me
awful.
about
It totally does look like a train stamp. So going back to Corsair, their old logo looked like 3 ship sails, and now it looks like something a drunk chick would have on.
That's
her
only
lower
their
back.
gaming logo.
Even still, that's
It's only
awful.
the gaming logo.
That's awful. Ugh. No.
It doesn't look good.
It looks like the Saints Row logo.
It does. It looks like Saints Row 2 logo.
If Saints
Yeah.
Row had that would make sense because they're so over the top, and their gaming stuff kind of, or their idea of that all kind of goes in with it. But that's awful. That's so awful.
Hmm.
But
I don't know. Well, is there a link in the here? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this in the Twitch, so people can see that. Oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you, Ginge, in
Okay.
Skype, and then I'm gonna go to my other computer and take that from Skype and put it in. This is too much work. All right, there we go. All right, so here is the. There you go. That's the tramp stamp thing. Oh, it's so awful. Or you know what? Croft, can you put that up on screen?
I can. People on iTunes won't be able to see it, but
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, too bad.
I
I'll show it
kind
on
of
the
like it
stream.
actually.
Tramp.
Sorry, they look like some
Crystal, the
Set of
only time we speak
wings.
this podcast is complimenting a tramp stamp. Good.
Hey,
God.
I'm an artist, okay? I know
Tramp stamp.
well, not to look at stuff the wrong way.
It
I think
is.
they look like a pair of awesome wings for a creature.
Seriously, what's a tramp stamp?
It's what
It looks like blades. It looks
I
like
don't know.
sword.
I don't know how to describe it without being explicit. It's basically what certain types of people get tattooed above their arse on their very lower back.
It does look pretty bad. I don't know if anything, it's on Kotaku. So just look up Corsair Gaming new logo or
Is
something.
it only for Corsair Gaming though?
Yes, that's only
yeah,
the game
yeah,
logo.
that's what it looks like.
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right, now
As long as it doesn't
it's up
overtake
on screen
Corsair.
now for Twitch users. So there it is. There's the old logo for Corsair, and then the gaming one, which is actually pretty good for Crystal.
It suits Crystal, and that's about it.
Ugh.
Right there.
It looks like a tribal stamp of something. That's
You could also
Yeah.
see like bladed birds in them.
right. No, it looks like the outer parts look like blades, which I guess
Yeah.
is what they were going for. But the inner part, it's like, because the inner part looks like a heart.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really weird. It looks sort of like some bug butterfly.
It looks like a heart
thing.
with devil horns.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When you
I don't
scroll
know.
down to the bottom, like with the similarity of what it looks like on that link.
For what?
Never ending story, 2 statues.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yes. Oh man, the other topics I didn't really get a chance to look at before we started.
Yeah.
Okay, but the other one, Gareth could talk about this. FIFA 15 was released, and Gareth has it.
Yeah, it's a freaking fantastic game. Graphically, it looks miles better than 14, especially the fact like pitch, you can see damage on the pitch, like sliding marks from tackles.
It
players'
does.
kits that are dirty. But there's
The
one
pictures.
slight little problem with it.
Yeah.
If you're connected online, it lags to literally a case of it lags in the main menu, it lags during the game, and the only way to play it is to sign off, to sign yourself out of PSN just to play it
When did it come out?
today.
Today? Give it
Yeah.
some time.
Yeah, the
Give it
funny
some
thing
time.
was, it was the same when they released the demo.
Oh,
Most-
really?
Yeah, most people thought, like, with demos released,
Right.
you would think it's something they did like a couple months ago, so they would have been able to fix it by now, but it's still the same.
Mm.
Graphically, this game looks really nice, and definitely I can see that it looks better than all the other ones, just from the pictures that they've posted on the article. But yeah, that is kind of strange. I think if enough people complain, they'll try to fix it, and they probably will. I mean, if it lags too much and nobody's playing online, they're gonna get so much backfire from it if they don't do anything about it.
Oh, they're already getting a whole lot
Oh,
of
sure,
backfire
I know,
from it.
absolutely. I don't blame anybody for doing that. They
I
should.
wonder what KSI's
because-
going to say about it. Because KSI's all FIFA everything.
Mm.
Now the funny thing is, going on to EA Sports FIFA's Twitter account, the only thing that's going on in tweets is the Ultimate Team coins, because anyone who pre-ordered it, including myself, got loads of coins or packs, but people haven't got them. That's the only thing they're talking about on their page. Nothing to relation to the servers. So
Hmm.
well, they want to deny it. I'm thinking it's relating to similar to the botch freaking launch of SimCity.
They might even be waiting for FIFA 14 to start dying down, so then they can turn the FIFA 14 servers into FIFA 15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they'd
that's-
probably use I don't know. That's a good point. Maybe
Really,
FIFA
it
13.
shouldn't be the case because normally, like each FIFA, it's fine. Maybe yes, first day you expect the freaking floodgates just to pour in, so you won't be able to get on. But normally it's fine after a few days. But this, it's just like even the demo is just awful.
Mm.
Like you just play, even just playing like single player, like offline games, it's still lagging.
Thing is it the same on the PS4?
Yeah, people have troubles with the PS4, PS3.
Right.
I can't see anything to do with Xbox,
Is
mine,
that the
but
same with Ultimate Team?
I don't know. It's like a case of even online. I believe it's the same. It's think it's something to do with the servers.
Because
Yeah.
JD was playing on PS4 and he was on Ultimate Team and it seemed to be fine. I'm not sure.
I don't know. 'Cause lots of people having problems, including me. Like there is one little fix where you have to go into the router to turn off one of the settings, so you stop all connections coming in, but just so you can get online. But it means you have to turn it back off just so you can get back online again if you just want to go surfing. And I don't have access to that, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, hopefully that's getting fixed soon because that's online is such a standard now that it shouldn't be a problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's totally, I don't want to say unacceptable, but because you could definitely play a game offline, but if you're gonna have it, it's such a standard now. It should work.
Yeah. So I
Pretty
release
well.
a video. Did release a video earlier this evening. I've already had quite a few people say similar things, and you can actually see the lagging intermittent throughout the game, like when it loads up and then into the game. But I didn't show the whole game,
hmm
but you can just see how bad it is.
Let's see. Well, I don't know anything about the other two topics that we have. Anybody know them? The Square Enix thing and the
I've just read up on them a little bit.
Grun 2. I don't know. This podcast has gone on longer than we usually do,
Yeah.
and I don't want to keep people because I know UKers it's late there, so if they need to go to bed or anything like that. So
Some people got to
if-
half six, Joe.
Interesting.
Gosh.
I know.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna call it here, and we're gonna go to final words, and let's start with Crystal Roses.
Oh no.
I am tired. Goodbye.
I don't like this part.
Next up, we have Gareth.
I've been up since about 5:15. I'm still going.
Oh yeah, good.
Crazy person.
I know, thank you.
How many cups of coffees have you had?
None. Absolute none.
Wow.
You psychopath.
No caffeine whatsoever.
Good for you. Next up, we have Mr. Ginge.
Actually, I'm not too sure what I'm going to say. I guess I'll say I'll see you all next week.
Yay.
Unless I die on the train, but I doubt I will.
Next up, we have Oliver Croft.
Just if you're watching this on iTunes, Twitch, or YouTube, remember to subscribe so you get a notification every time we stream it. Or
Yes,
it comes
and our Twitter account is
Oh yeah.
real quick is
Codex underscore
Codex
cast.
underscore cast. Yeah, so make sure to follow us there whenever we do the podcast, so that we can see your tweets and we can maybe tweet you back and talk about whatever you say on the podcast. Next up, we have Reese.
I have an inspirational quote from the website.
Go ahead.
Change your thoughts and you change your world. There you go.
Ah.
Beautiful. That was so beautiful.
I didn't search it up last minute, I promise.
Next up, we have our special guest, Topstick Gear.
Well, thank you for having me. I've never been on a podcast before. So I
Oh,
don't know
thank
quite
you.
to
You
expect.
were a wonderful guest.
Thank you.
Wait, I have to do something.
Oh.
Where's the sound effects?
Oh God.
Sound effects.
I'm your sounds guy, remember?
Yay.
Very good. And finally, me. Thank you all for watching, and listening. And hopefully this new format that we have for this podcast is going to work out better than what we have. Judging on what went down today, this was a fantastic podcast. If you see
It
our
was
other
brilliant.
podcasts, basically it's a bunch of drunk people talking. Now
Start
it's
talking about the topics,
less
and then
drunk.
after halfway through, we start
talked
drawing.
about our topics for longer than 2 seconds, saying, I don't know what this is, let's move on. This was a fantastic podcast. I hope this continues. Thank you all for watching. I'm Joe Billerman. You were blah, 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 CodexCast. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
We're doing a post thing after, so make sure to stay on Twitch.